Motown, Detroit, Michigan. That's the setting for the Bulls. A 6'8" creator. From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And the starting group for Chicago. Nasumu is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Robinson on the wing. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
That's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
White, the pass to Giddey. Nasumu on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Harris outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. White against Cunningham. White can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Harris. That one is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls out in front, up 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Bulls, they've got Jalen Smith, Kevin Huerter out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Collins in at the 5. Okoro on the wing. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Okoro's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. LeVert outside. Pass to Stewart. Ivy with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Over Huerter. Got a piece of it.
How about that? That's a big boost defensively if Huerter can get in there and block shots and intimidate in some way.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Huerter. Again, the Bulls score. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. In the backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, it'll be enough to get you in front.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Giddey. Detroit with a rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he makes a first. Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, B.A. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years. And that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves. And by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Robinson passes to Cunningham. 16 seconds left in the third. He can't hit that time. Now White. Here's Buzelis. No good with a layup. Here's Harris. Misses. And we've reached the end of the third. Chicago ahead, up 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Vucevic. Back to Jones. The rebound by Stewart. And the Pistons call time here. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Sumu.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.D. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're on top by 2. 7 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
It's time to get low.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
13 foul. At the line for the Bulls.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them.